Good night, everyone. And I'm happy to announce, first of all, thank God. Without God, this will not be possible. And I am so grateful. And so is my now ex-husband. Legally, how can I put it? Well, like, under books, divorce. Like, papers signed, everything sealed and delivered, like, no more. Like, I'm single, he's single. Just like, that's it. No more. So, like, I'm a single woman, he's a single man. Because he had a right to divorce me. Put him through a living hell. Drunk all the time, like I spent maybe half of our marriage in rehabs. Jack? Well, he will tell you about it. Sadly, there is so much like craziness. Drunk here, drunk there. Rehabs after rehabs. I'll divorce me a long time. Long time. Just like my first ex-husband divorced me. He had a right to also just drinking out of nowhere, going home, fighting him. Poor guy. Then my second ex-husband, well, he did not stand a chance. By then I was smoking crack, being like too crazy, being a party girl for a Russian agency, sort of nonsense. So he had a right to divorce me also. Then poor Jack, I'm so sorry, babes. This one, and it's not funny, but so happy to like not be that person again, but it's just like sorry that I had to put you through that. Like it was a nightmare, and I'm not going back there again, not in a billion years, because I'm not that person. That person that people just wait until like start drinking again or acting a fool. And it's not going to happen. Right now his kids are waiting for divorce papers because we finally divorced. We are no longer, because if I was him, I'll divorce me too, again, as I was saying. I'll divorce me a long time. Put him through living hell. Poor guy. Remember him crying one evening, and I was looking at him, and I want to stop drinking, but I just could not stop. I just could not put that bottle down. And I looked at him, and I just thought to myself, like, only God can help me. Like nothing else, nobody else can help me. And I did tell him that night. I did look at him, say it in his eyes, and pain in my heart, and I did say, only God can help me. And God did. Now here I am. A video of me before I got delivered. It's like a hot mess. I was not taking care of myself. All I cared about was just drinking. Like doing things that I wouldn't do, like fighting. So many stupid fights over, like, thinking about it now, like, how did I even like get into like that? Then after, when people look at me, it's like they're thinking like, oh, that's the so-and-so person, like the fireball girl, like the officers used to call me. So if I was my ex-husband, which don't have a lot to say, Why are you so quiet? You don't want to celebrate?
Because your video.
Okay. So next time I will tell you is our video as friends. That's it. Like roommates, a matter of fact. You're not my roommate. So interesting.
Of course.
But thank you. Yeah. Because I was not working, I was just drinking. So now I have to start all over, getting back on my feet. I'm waiting for some report from the Board of Nursing, so let me see how that worked out. I was able to send an email to them today, so hopefully I get a response. I'm going to email some more tonight to them also, just to make sure everything is covered. And that's it. So now it's just as roommates, which is also interesting. And doing my Bible school, getting to know myself more and more each day. And so now, I don't know what's like funny thing is like I feel more like like it's like friends and like for the first time I'm having like female friends. For the first time ever since I had like Asia. Yes, I had a friend named Asia for like a little bit. We used to work in a strip club together. But then we had a fight. Over what? Somebody said I said something, and I guess back then I was not working with the full deck. So I went to fight her, and we fight, and that was that. Matter of fact, the bouncer from that club, I still speak to him. I spoke to him up the last week. He's doing fine. And so I'm like here adjusting to the world, like the movie I used to see. In the future, you know what it is? Like in the future, that is my story. Because I was like, all I remember, it was like I started drinking for no reason at all, like a mad person. I'm still trying to figure that out, or whatever. But that's why me and my first husband divorced, and he was a very nice guy. Very nice guy. And I just go home and fight with him for no reason at all. But those days are over. Those days I'm fighting no more. Now I'm getting back to the way it's meant to be, because the last rehab before that, some rehab I was at. Some rehab, I forget which one it was. But I did say to them, I want to go back to the person I was meant to be. I want to be the person that I was meant to be, not the person that I became when I became an alcoholic. And, I guess I really meant that, because I had to go to Trinidad and get delivered and, come back to myself. Like I was in jail in my own body, so I kind of weird to explain. Like, and I did tell my husband too one time, I feel like a robot, like I have no say. Got hit by a car crossing the road, almost died. And my poor husband, he got hit also. He could have died also. And what do when I get him from the hospital? I start back drinking immediately. But then God stepped in, and now here I am. But just like no, we have to live together as roommates. My new roommate for how long? For till I done Bible school, or I have like how long? For as long as Bible school continues, or until they get a new girlfriend. I guess not. So. Well, I ain't looking for a new boyfriend. I can see it yet. Maybe in the future, we shall see. But as for now, I'm just focusing on working, Bible school, and what's to be will be till then. So I shall go back on the shelf. If what I say is available, I'm on the shelf. Maybe I'll be on the shelf in somebody's mind. That's a good idea.